What is up, everybody? It is Jamie Shaw here with the Absolute Basketball Experience. Today's episode, we caught up with Reidsville star Breon Pass. We caught up, talked about his state championship in football, his recruiting, getting both D1 interest and offers for basketball and football, his decision making, what his autobiography is going to be called, and so much more. But before we get into it, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure that you click the bell so you get all the notifications for the fun stuff we have coming up for you in the future. And if you enjoyed this interview, please be sure to share it across your platforms as well. That would be great. In the meantime, we want to hear from you who your favorite two-sport athletes were of all time. If you would, please leave in the comments section. Let us know who your favorite two-sport athletes were of all time. But without further ado, here is Breon Pass on the Absolute Basketball Experience with Jamie Shaw. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Jamie Shaw here with the Absolute Basketball Experience. I'm here with superstar basketball and football athlete Breon Pass. Breon, how you doing today?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How's this quarantine thing treating you? What do you find yourself doing a lot of every day?
Really just staying outside, shooting at my outside goal, and just doing homework a lot. So we're
Oh
trying to
man,
find, we're trying to do something.
I hear you. I hear you, man. Like the first week of it, you sit here and hear it. It's like, oh, I get to be quarantined at the house. I get to chill, and all of a sudden you get
Yeah, I
2 weeks
thought
in,
it'd
and you're
be
like
all good, and then
miserable.
yeah, it's
I don't
tough.
have that type of imagination anymore to be able to keep myself, keep myself going and everything. So
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. Want to get right into it here. Heck of a year that you had so far this year and everything. I wanted to ask you. I know the phrase "trust the process" means a lot to you. What does trust the process? What does that encompass? What does that mean to you?
Um, it's like my motto. What it means to me is like just like staying the course and like just staying to yourself and your family and just keep on pushing, even though times is hard. I just something to look at and just keep on going. I can't stop now, so I gotta find out what the process is, and when I find it, I just trusted it.
Absolutely. So, football this year, you played in your third straight state championship game. You've won the last two of them.
Yes, sir.
Uh, is this just easy? Is winning just easy for you?
See, at Reedville, we are known for football capital, as you know. So all summer we just grind hard, and then I mean it's not easy because being one of the top schools in North Carolina, it's like we are the big target, so everybody comes up with that best game, and so it wasn't easy. We just produced good athletes at Reedsville, and we just come out with championships.
Absolutely. Um, on the football field, you play both ways. On the basketball
hmm
court, you rarely come out of the game. When do you get your rest? How do you get your rest?
Um, Really, I just run a lot. I run like outside my neighborhood and like down the street. I just keep running because I know I'm a big time player, and then in big time games, clutch moments, I just practice for them moments and stuff. I do get tired though. I ain't gonna lie. I get tired a lot, but I just have to keep pushing.
You've been very open that basketball is your first love and that football
hmm
kind of crept up on you when you got in high school. How do you juggle the love that you have for both sports?
it's kind of a hard process. I don't want to give one sport up, or I can play both in college, but right now I'm just through all my options and stuff and just trying to see which one fits me best. And I mean, I've been playing both since I was like 5 years old, so like giving up one is gonna be hard. But whatever is like best for me, I'm gonna do it.
And then even when it comes to the workout side of things, basketball shape and football shape are completely different.
hmm
How do you
Yeah.
how do you manage to work that?
Really, I can fit basketball into football. Like during the football season, I like go to the gym, like put like shots up, just keep my shot right,
Mhm.
and like just all season, I just lift weights and I just get bigger and stuff.
On January 18th against Salisbury High School, you put up 50 points this year. You're the 68th player ever in the history of the state of North Carolina ever to score 50 in a game with that one. You're 17 to 27 from the field, and you added 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. Take me through what you were feeling during that game.
I was just I felt like I wasn't even myself that game. Halftime we was down by like 20. maybe 18, and like my team just kept me positive, and like I had a mindset I was not losing that game, and then like I was just on fire, and then my teammates kept believing in me, my coaches, and so like every shot I took is like it went in, and I was like wow. And then after the game, I was like, I can't believe I just put 50 points up.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you were in the flow of it and everything. I'm sure you didn't even realize you had 50 until you had 50.
Yeah, I didn't know until he announced it on the speaker. He was like, I'm at 37 points. And so I was like, oh my God.
On your sophomore year, you scored 705 points total. That's the third most
Mhm.
ever for a sophomore in North Carolina history as well. What would you say your best attribute is on the floor?
Really getting my teammates involved. Like, I'm not really a selfish guy.
Hmm.
I like getting everybody involved, but if I need to get a bucket, I will. So, I mean, I can say I'm a true point guard. I can get rebounds, push the control the game, and just get buckets.
Let's get to the recruiting process of things. Where do things stand for you in football? What schools are recruiting you the hardest?
Tennessee, South Carolina, Duke, UNC, Wake Forest, NC State, really all ACC. Um, our interest from Georgia, Florida, uh, heard from App, all from App actually. Really just top schools, you know.
And how are you navigating yourself through the process right now? Obviously, with this quarantine thing going on and all that stuff, how are you narrowing your list down and figuring out a group?
Really just sitting in my room, just looking at videos and writing down stuff, what schools I'm interested in, talking to coaches, text messages, phone calls, and just trying to see what I can do during this time.
I got you. Let's really narrow. I would like to narrow in on a couple schools. If there's any others you'd like to
Mhm.
add in, please let me know. The University of North Carolina. What's their pitch to you? What are they telling you?
Me and Matt Brown is really in love with me. Lonnie Galloway, right receiver coach. They're really texting me about every day about coming to UNC. I can come in, have I have a big time place in their program,
Mhm.
and really just making a big impact.
What about South Carolina?
South Carolina, he texts me like every morning, seeing like quotes and stuff to get my day started, and they just talk about how I come in and make a big impact as well. It's really good though. He sent me quotes in the morning because I wake up, I see he's texting me messages, but like it'd be like a quote about something to keep me going. So I mean, that's
Yeah,
good though. I love it.
that's cool. And then NC State.
NC State text me once in a while. It's a really cool program. They're rebuilding. One of my friends down there, Devin,
Hmm.
he we talked. He trying to get me to come down there. So
I hear you. Any other ones outside of those three that are really sticking out that you want to mention?
Tennessee, Tennessee been on me hard lately,
Mhm.
and I've been receiving mail from like Georgia. They
Yeah.
sent me like a whole packet of mail, and like it's just crazy.
How cool does that feel though? You're from Reedsville. Reedsville's not a big city and all
Mm-hmm.
that kind of stuff, and you're having the likes of Mac Brown, Will Muschamp, Jeremy Pruitt, all
Mm-hmm.
these big time coaches, University of Georgia reaching out to you. How does that make you? How does that feel?
I'm blessed, man. I can't add nothing else. It's a dream come true. I was little, was dreaming of this, and then now it's just here. And now I gotta take it and run with it.
Your recruitment really picked up for football this year. It really,
Hmm.
really got to another level. But toward the end of basketball season, school started seeing you as a damn. This dude can play. This guy's a Division I basketball player. You start picking up lots of offers there too. What schools are recruiting you uh, strictly for basketball?
um, Louisville, Wake Forest, Tennessee, Virginia Tech, Virginia, High Point, UNCG, A&T,
Mm-hmm.
just schools like that.
I got you. And which schools
And
have
Hampton, yeah, Hampton too.
and which schools have offered? Which schools have pulled the trigger already and all that?
Hampton, A&T, Elon, State, and ECU.
And what do those conversations go with those basketball coaches? Because I'm sure there's a little trepidation in here that, the football's involved and all that kind of stuff. What do
Well,
those
the main
conversations go,
question,
and what are they saying?
they just trying to see how well I'm gonna play in college first. That's what they first thing they asked me. You gonna play football, basketball in college? And I should be like, right now I don't know yet. I'm deciding. I'm trying to decide like probably like in the summer.
Hmm.
I was playing my last AU. If we have an AU season, I was going to decide after I get done with that.
And how have you always done that in the past? Juggled 7-on-7 with AAU.
Um, I sometimes I miss on those 7-on-7s for AU tournaments, and my coach's work. He just worked with me and say just keep lifting weights and stuff, and I'll be all right.
So when it comes to the recruiting side of things, obviously the playing side of things, something, but when it comes to the recruiting side of things, you're getting heavy recruitment for both basketball and football. The recruitment's different, the schools are different, all that kind of stuff. How do you juggle the recruitment side of things? How do you juggle the visits, and how do you juggle the I guess now it's virtual visits and all that stuff? How do you spare time for both?
Really, it's just complicated. Really, I had to try to visit as much as I can because football season. I'm training basketball after that, so it's like hard to visit places. But like over this summer, I was planning like to visit like all my like during my off time, just planning to visit like schools I was interested in. So now I gotta make a new route and see what I can visit.
So is it a foregone conclusion that you're going to try to play both in college, or are you still deciding if one or the other?
That's like all in the air right now. I haven't just I wasn't thinking about that, but not like too much because I
Yeah.
know if I do choose that, it's like on my body. My body gonna be like tired
Mhm.
and sore and all that. So
What all will go into you making that decision? What all of the process will go to playing both or one or the other? What all is involved in that decision?
um, really just talking to my mom, my sister about it. Seeing what's best for me, talking to the coaches, the colleges I'm interested in, and just trying to see which one I can fit best in. If playing both is an option, I try it. I see how it goes. So if I don't like it, I could just choose one sport I like. So I think whatever I choose can be the best decision I make for me. So
And when it comes to schools, this isn't sports specific. Just when it comes to the programs, what are you looking for in a program? The atmosphere, location, family, atmosphere, like all that type of stuff. Like, what are you looking for within a program?
the main I'm looking for is love and relationship with the coaching staff and the strength and conditioning staff,
Mhm.
and just make sure I'm loved there. If like I gotta be happy there. I can't just if I choose one if I'm happy or not. And the second thing, really the atmosphere and the fans and just like the education staff, all that. So you got to be good there and stuff.
And do you what's your timeline going to look like? Obviously, are you going to choose a school first and then decide what sport it is? Are you going to narrow down to a sport, then focus on the recruiting side of things, or what's your kind of timeline looking like moving forward?
I'm going to choose a sport first, and then I'm going to commit to see what's on school I'm going to play for.
So you are very unique in how good you are at multiple sports. What athletes do you look up to, or what athletes do you look up to?
Um, Kobe White, John Morant, Javante Adams. No, Devontae Adams, I'm tripping. My fault. Really just Cam Newton, uh, Wendell Moore, just main players. Especially NC guys, from GDS guys, Jordan Perkins, JP,
Mhm.
there's guys like that.
And this year, you are the NC Basketball Coaches Association All-State Team. You're District Player of the Year in basketball, and in football, you're the NCAP All-State first team on special teams. Do you have room? Do you have a place to put all these trophies? I see all these clippings of you in the background and all that kind of stuff. I bet your trophy case is off the charts.
Oh man, I had to put something in the garage because it's getting loaded in here. I try to
Um,
put as much as I will on my wall, but some of them don't fit, so I just put them in the garage.
and looking forward to next year, what is one award that you want to win, that you're trying to win? What's one award that you want to win next year
Get ready, player of the year.
for the state?
I want to. Yes, sir. And I want to win match preps player of the year. I want to just try to win every award I can. Mr.
I hear that.
Basketball for North Carolina, just everything.
I hear that. For your career so far, you've scored 1,763 points, averaging 20.7 points over your 3 years, 5.1 assists, 7.6 rebounds, 3.1 steals per game. You are shooting 47.8% from the 3-point line for your career on 207 3-pointers made. I didn't have a question there. I just wanted to get it in there so that everybody knew that you are really good. But on this thing, we hit it earlier. What are you doing during quarantine to kind of stay active?
I have a workout plan. I've been provided a bench and some weights in my garage, and I have an outside goal. So I just been writing down workout plans and just going in there and just grinding out for like a couple hours and stuff. Just stay to myself, really.
And then wrapping things up here, what is the title of your autobiography? You're writing your own autobiography right now. What's the title of the book?
The process.
The Process. I love it. Anything you want to let these people know? Any of these fan bases are going to be watching, or the state of North Carolina? Or you want to put anybody on watch that you're coming for that Player of the Year award?
I just wanna say, wherever the school I'm going to commit to, you're going to get a hardworking, high motor player, and we're going for a championship. Cause I don't like losing at all.
You don't lose very much.
No, sir.
That's
We had a
awesome.
good year this year. Reedsville. I think we just woke everybody up. I just want to say, stay tuned, cause we're not done yet.
Yeah, you won a state championship in football with only one loss, and you lost only 3 games in basketball. So 4 losses within 2 seasons of what, about 40, 50 games that you play. That's pretty unreal.
Yeah, that's good.
um, but good stuff, Breon. I really appreciate you coming on. Really appreciate you sharing. I'm very excited to see what you do this next year and throughout the summer and all that kind of stuff. And for Breon Pass, I am Jamie Shaw on the Absolute Basketball Experience. Thank you guys very much.
Yes, sir.
And there you have it. Absolute Basketball Experience with Jamie Shaw. Breon Pass interview. What a great young man. Incredibly bright future coming forward for him. And it sounds like he's got a tough decision ahead of him. And we are very excited and supportive to see where he goes and what he does in the future with his talents and all that. If you haven't already, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you click the bell so that you get all the notifications that come when we post new and exciting content. Also, if you enjoyed this podcast or if you enjoyed this interview, please spread it across your mediums. Let the other people hear all the good things about Breon and what he's got going on and everything like that. And don't forget to let us know who your favorite two-sport athletes were down in the comments. Favorite two-sport athletes of all time. Let us know. For Breon Pass, I am Jamie Shaw, the Absolute Basketball Experience. Thank you guys very much.